What's up guys, this is Evan with Backwoods Adventure Mods. Today I want to show you our new Pathfinder PROWLR 9-inch light. So we're going to unbox it. You see the heavy duty packaging that it comes in, nice thick foam, spec sheet. So here's the light. It's a really bright light. It's over 6,600 lumens. This is the amber version, obviously. It comes in amber and white. It's actually a true amber, which means it has the amber LED chips as well as this amber lens. It's a combo beam light, spot, flood, and then with these side shooter lights, it provides the extra wide feature. It's a very heavy duty aluminum housing. In the box, it'll come with the mount pre-installed, heavy duty wiring harness, instructions, a hardware kit, which includes all the bolts you need to install it, as well as the tools and a rubber isolator. So now let's talk about installing it. For a typical application, the bracket that comes out of the box is great. It provides a lot of adjustment for the angle of the light, and it has, you'll see lots of bolt holes in here. There's 2 carriage bolts and 1 regular hex bolt in the kit. In my opinion, the hex bolt of the 2 carriage bolts are more than plenty, and they're a lot nicer to use because you don't have to have a wrench on top. You just drop it in. Make sure to use this rubber isolator to protect the paint underneath. Now, if you have more of an angled surface like our van bumpers, we do have an extra bracket that you can order. You can see the difference in the slope on the bottom part. Again, it has 3 holes in it. I think 2 are plenty. So today we're going to install it on the front of this Sprinter bumper. I'm just going to pick the top 2 holes. A quick note on the wiring. This is the harness that comes with it. Has a built-in fuse and relay. Has a switch, so it's pretty much plug and play. You just hook it up to your battery. And we do offer a splitter if you're going to run 2 lights on the same switch. Again, it's an extra item, but it's on our website. So on this van today, we're going to put a pair of these. If you don't have the front camera, you can run 4 or 3 and it looks really cool. Today, because this van does have the front camera, we're going to run 2 lights and we're going to put them pretty far out here. So let's get started. We're going to mark and drill our holes first. We've predetermined where we want these lights to be, which is pretty much all the way out before the bumper starts to curve up with the grill. If we move them any further inwards, it really starts to interfere with the camera. So I'm going to measure just to make sure that I do the driver's side the same as the passenger side. So I'm going to put the passenger side where I like it, and then we'll just measure to make the other side the same, but I'm not going to measure on this first one. A quick note here, make sure you get the light level because there's no adjustment for that. So this top line on the Sprinter bumper, for example, is not level, but the bottom line is. So I'm going to use that bottom edge. After I drill 1 hole, I'll really make sure it's true. I just drilled the first hole. I used a 5/16 drill bit. I'm going to make sure that this appears level with the bumper. Got my holes drilled. Now I'm just going to swap out to the bracket that we're actually going to use. Just use the tools that are included in the box. Okay, I picked a center point and just mirrored my dimensions from here. I measured over to each hole, brought that over here. I measured up from the bottom. Now I'm ready to drill. Here's a minor detail. This isolation pad, isolator, it's designed for this rectangular shaped bottom mount. Well, since ours is tapered, I don't want to see the edge of it. So I'm just going to mark the corners and trim them off. We got lucky on this installation because there's this big airflow hole right here that makes it to where we don't have to take off the grill or anything else to do this installation. All we have left to do is tighten these down. It's a 13mm socket. Now that the mounting bolts are tight, we want to aim these lights. I'm going to go with just a hair down from parallel with the road, and of course we'll do a final adjustment at night. Since we had our van wired in advance, that's it. Thanks for watching this overview of our Pathfinder PROWLR lights. If you guys have any questions, reach out to us at backwoodsadventuremods.com.